Now, there have been tributes throughout the day to the comedian Jeremy Hardy, who's died at the age of 57. He'd been receiving treatment for cancer. He won the Comedy Award at the Edinburgh Festival in 1988, but will be best remembered for his appearances on Radio 4's Sorry, I Haven't a Clue. Lisa Mazimba looks back at his life.
Actually, I was the youngest of 5 children. For that reason, I felt a bit weird. I felt I wasn't wanted. I thought I was a mistake. And I think that having had 4 children, what my mother really wanted was a holiday.
Jeremy Hardy's self-effacing style of humour was what made him a star.
The finest comedy minds in Britain, John Oliver, Rory Bremner and Jeremy Hardy.
His career began as a stand-up in the 1980s and continued for decades on shows like Mock the Week.
In the Second World War, it was just a piece of cardboard that said, "This is Mr. Wilkins, he's not a German spy."
He inspired us all. He was very unfussy, very self-deprecating. He always said he wasn't very good at that. He was principled, always principled, compassionate, kind, but just so wonderfully funny.
I think it's fair to say, though, that the BBC has never practised discrimination. They've always taken on any Oxbridge graduate, regardless of talents.
Despite jokes at its expense, he became a regular on BBC Radio 4 panel shows like The News Quiz and I'm Sorry, I Haven't a Clue.
Was your dad a king for a day? He must have been to make a princess like you.
Was your dad a pancake chef? He must have been to make a tosser like you.
They talk about Lambeth, a cooperative council.
A lifelong socialist, his beliefs informed much of his comedy and he frequently campaigned too on numerous issues.
I remember him as a great friend, the other Jeremy. We did lots of events together. He was always giving his time to raise money that other people can speak for them. Human rights causes, justice causes. What a loss.
More committed to socialism than to singing, he'll be remembered for his sharp comic brain and, as radio listeners knew, a unique way with a tune.
The comedian Jeremy Hardy, who's died at the age of 57.